And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. How is everybody doing today? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, chat? How's it going? Talk to me, boys. Talk to me. How we feeling? Are we doing good? How are our skins? How are our knives? Jesus, man. Holy. Okay, so basically, if you've been living under a rock, you like you probably, unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably heard about this trade-up contract where you can take these covert skins that look absolutely disgusting, and you can basically take 5 of them and turn them into a knife. And because of that update, everyone is crying right now. Freiburg just made a butterfly emerald out of, like, I don't even know what did he do? What did he put? Starlight commemoration, like basically like $60 skins times 5, I guess. And then, you know, this knife should be worth tens of thousands of dollars, like 15, 17K. This knife is no longer worth that much. So I mean, yeah, so basically that's what's going on. You're able to do trade-ups to knives. McSkillet was right all along. Former CS Pro Olafmeister checks his inventory value live.
$8K, okay?
Let's react to this live. Basically, all our inventories are losing value right now as we speak.
How we make a shake? Let's see, guys. 58K to what?
Okay, so he apparently used to have $58,000 worth of skins. These are skins, chat.
58K.
18.
Ah!
18,000.
Yo!
He's laughing his that's so funny. Yeah, so basically all the pros are losing money. Everyone who has skins are losing money. Own a Pixel is nowhere to be found. This guy is just, I don't know what he's doing. You got McSkillet memes left and right on social media. Basically, the world is coming to an end. Honestly, the bottom is not in. Like, I shit you not, guys. Excuse my language, but, like, we're probably gonna dip further. And this is just bad news for rare collectors, skin collectors, anyone who has, like, rare gems and knives that they've been collecting. Like, I'm pretty sure I saw a post somewhere on X that, like, a 387 Karambit was crafted. Like, make it make sense. 387... What is this? Introducing the Summit case. It will be the final case ever for CS2 containing every skin and every knife ever added to the game. Good luck on those trade-ups. That's a funny meme. But basically, long story short, you can do trade-up contracts to knives, and now everybody is panicking and selling their skins. So I don't blame you that you're panicking right now. And I just want to say, I posted this tweet. I really encourage you guys to go give this a like. I want to get more people, viral. Basically, I refuse to believe that somebody didn't know about the recent CS2 update ahead of time and was buying up all the factory new covert skins over the past couple of months. This needs to be investigated, whether it's an internal leak by Valve or it was somebody who got tipped, like maybe through China. There's rumors that, like, Perfect World knew about this and they leaked it in China across whatever, and all these groups started buying. But long story short, last couple of months leading up to the update, all these covert skins that can be used in trade-ups, 2 knives, got pumped up, and now, because of the update, I mean, all covert skins, not just the factory news that were secretly being pumped, all of them are absolutely stonking as we speak. So, I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are, chat. I'm curious to hear what you guys are thinking about. Is this a buy the dip moment, or do we sell this, sell the news? Honestly, here's what I'm doing. So, personally, I'm at a point where, like, I'm like Olafmeister, you know, 58K down to 18K. It is what it is. You know, I'm gonna take it on the chin. I'm definitely very upset with Valve. I don't think that this was a good decision. I really don't. And I honestly think that the market is going to be changed forever because of this. And, you know, if they can do this to knives, they can do this to cases. they can do this to like other existing items where we've made money and invested in. So you should be worried, guys. Like if you're a case investor right now, unfortunately, you should be panicking. And I'm not saying you should completely sell out, but I am definitely not touching cases in here. I'm not touching knives here. I'm not touching like I'm being very cautious with where I deploy my capital. The only thing that is remotely safe, ladies and gentlemen, the only thing that is remotely safe, the only item that is remotely safe at this moment, and again, this is at this moment, are the discontinued operation collections. So like think about your like dragon lures and think about your like Gungnir's, right? Like Dragon Lure, Gungnir's, M4, Howl. I'm not selling that. But then also think about discontinued stickers and major sticker capsules. So this is actually a very good update for major sticker capsules that you know from old majors that have low supply and decent demand. So like low supply plus decent demand major stickers, those should do very, very well in the long run. And that's where I'm probably going to be focusing my money in. Discontinued stickers plus major stickers and capsules. And when I say discontinued stickers, I'm talking discontinued like operation stickers, stickers that basically cannot return in the future. I'm really, really hesitant to touch cases. I'm very, very hesitant to touch cases here, and I'll tell you why. So basically, I think cases are going to get disrupted next. I think that we're most likely going to be shifting to a terminal-based system where they give us covert skins in the terminal system. So like you get these terminals as drops, and that's how they give us new coverts to spam into knives. That's the future. I mean, think about it. They give us terminals, then they give us contracts to knives. It's all adding up. They're going to disrupt cases. They want cases out of the economy. They want to change everything about this game that has to do with RNG and gambling. And they want to make sure that they have a firm grip and control over the market. They want to be able to be the ones to set the prices of these coverts. Not Anomaly, not these traders, not these market manipulators, not these pumpers. They want to be the god basically, and they will be. So this guy is clueless. All right, bro. Long story short, this is a very bad update, and if you are one of those people that are celebrating this update, you are sadly mistaken. Like this like you probably haven't been in the game long enough to like understand it, like how detrimental this is to the economy. Like Anomaly and myself, who've played this game since it came out, like we know we've been around since like the early 2010s. We've been through 2016, you know, crash, the 2016 panic, right, when everyone thought the game was dying then. And this is probably worse than that, honestly. This is much worse than that because it's a complete mechanic shift. They're changing the mechanics of the game. So I'm sorry, but like this was an L update. So let's read the chat. Let's see what chat's saying here. Make sure to smash the like button and vote in the poll. Was this a necessary update? 64% of you say no. Yep, this update was absolutely not needed. Trade-ups are messed up right now. I'm broke, guys, literally homeless. Trade-ups are still gonna be gambling. I agree. Should I sell my cases or not, Fano? Depends on which cases. So personally, I'm selling all of my non-discontinued cases. So I'm keeping gallery, and that's it. I'm keeping my gallery cases, and that's it. I know that the market has been trending down, so we will be looking at that real quick. Like, look at this. The popular items are AK Nightwish, Legion of Anubis, all these like butterfly collection type emerald type coverts, right? So this should be like the first page should be cases, but instead it's not. So like this should tell you all you need to know. Like if you look at the prices, like for example, like look at gallery case. I'm pretty sure that dipped quite a bit. It's now $1.46, so it's slowly recovering. I would say, yeah, I would honestly be buying the dip for gallery, if I'm going to be honest with you. Like, this chart looks horrendous out of all these pumps and dumps, but You know, the lower gallery goes, the more I'm buying. So I think that's the only safe case in the game. Gallery and like Riptide and Broken Fang and all these like really rare cases that are no longer dropping. Should I Should I sell my skeleton tiger tooth? I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but what I will say is the bottom is definitely not in. We're like over the next several like days and weeks and months, like we're going to be unboxing a lot of not unboxing, but adding a lot of like uh new knives and and basically, yeah, everybody's gonna have a knife, everybody's gonna have Dopplers, everybody's gonna have rubies, and then what's the point at that point? You know, like there's just no point in actually owning it. So that's my cup of tea. Yeah, you bums actually like this update. I don't know. The people that like the update, you guys are clueless. Like this is bad for the game. In the end, red is going to be super expensive. I mean, Ronnie, I get it that reds are going to be super expensive and like if you have coverts, like yeah, sell them. But you got to understand that like this is just an infinite money glitch for Valve. They didn't do this as a Robin Hood to appease the poor brokies who can't afford knives. They did not do this like out of altruism. I want all of you to understand this listening. They don't have your best interest at heart. This update was not for you guys. It was for Valve. It was for them. It was to get them to get more people to open cases, more people to use the terminals, more people to, you know, buy their skins at their prices that they're going to set now for these coverts through the terminals going forward, right? They wanted control. It's about control, so they can, so that these manipulators, these people who are pumping up the prices, and these traders and investors don't profit. It was all about money. It was all about power. It was all about securing their economy so that they are the god in this system. And I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, long story short, knives are going to bounce back. Look, they're going to stabilize. Certain knives are not going to stabilize. And the market will never be the same again. People have lost a lot of trust. A lot of people. this guy, McDonald's application. Yeah, so like a lot of people are just really, really upset. A picture worth 1,000 words. That's crazy. This is probably worth only like $1,000. Oh my god. I got $10 for you. That's funny. Yeah, so basically it's just really bad. Right now, CS investing is probably gonna, you know, some are saying it's gonna die. I still think you can make money from this game, but you're gonna they basically made it a lot harder. And I'm definitely not allocating new capital to this game until I see the dust to settle, until I see where the end game is, because I still believe that we haven't seen the final boss, the final update, the final end game of Valve. Like I want to see what Valve are going to cook, right? Like I'm waiting for Valve to show their full hand, so to speak. I want to see what they do with these terminals, because I think it's naive to think that terminals are not going to be the future. Terminals are absolutely the future of CS2. Absolutely. And this last update just proves that we're going to be seeing terminals for new coverts, terminals for new skins, no more cases, and we're getting knives through covert trade ups and contracts. So next they're going to remove trading. I mean, could be. I just bought a blue phosphor. Do you think it would recover? I honestly don't know why blue phosphors are dropping. I mean, hey, like if blue phosphors are crashing because everybody's just panic pulling their money out of the the market, then I guess you could buy a blue phosphor, if it keeps dipping. Hey Fano, right now you have to spend at least 200 euros to have a chance at a knife for 50. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. And the crazy part is you're not even guaranteed a good knife. You're probably gonna get like a really bad knife. Now some people are gonna get some really good gems, and good luck to you, but like, I mean, this is just, should I keep or sell my M9? It depends. What kind of M9 do you have? Do you have a rare special pattern? if it's worth tens of thousands of dollars, low key, I would honestly just get rid of it because like you don't know where we're gonna end up. You don't know in a couple of months if there's gonna be like 10 of your special knives. Like if people are gonna be crafting like rare 387s in the next couple of months, like nobody's safe. So I don't know, man. I'm thinking they might revert this very soon. What do you think? I disagree. I mean, look, they can revert it, but I don't think they will. I really don't think they will. Uh, they just I mean, yeah, Valve are just unbelievable, honestly. Unbelievable right now. Let's see. Is now a good time to sell your coverts as prices went up? Yes. So as an investor, now is a solid time to sell some coverts. Maybe not all of your coverts, but definitely sell some of them to lock in those profits. You sell your skins now so you can have extra money to invest in any of the other parts of the market that crashed. Kevo with 22 months. We should buy items that are not directly affected by the updates, such as discontinued stickers. That's exactly what I'm doing, Kevo. I'm going to be making a members only video talking about those discontinued stickers I'm buying. I have like $1,000 that I'm going to be putting into discontinued stickers and such. Why you're not streaming on Twitch? I decided to do a little bit of a YouTube stream for the YouTube community here. We'll be live later on Twitch, a little bit later in the evening with Quorum Pal and a couple friends. Should we buy Dreams and Nightmares cases? We can quickly analyze this, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up the chart for if I can find it. Here we go. Dreams and Nightmares, right? So I believe. So the thing with the Dreams and Nightmares case is it's still dropping, so like it spiked and then it spiked at 12 a.m. It spiked. That's crazy. I wasn't even paying attention. So at 12 a.m. China decided to wake up and pump and pump this case, and then it crashed back down. Like we are living in some crazy times. I'm probably not buying Dreams and Nightmares cases because it's just like I said, I'm losing faith in cases. I think cases are about to get disrupted. I really do. Cases are going to be disrupted. I could change my mind. And again, feel free somebody in the chat to I mean, feel free to change my mind, but I really think they're shifting away from cases and into terminals, and I just don't think that it's like this last update, chat, this last update made it crystal clear that Valve does not care or want people profiting off their game, period. They first did it with the gambling sites. And the casinos, the online casinos with their skins, right? They first cracked down on those bots and those trading bots. Then it was like the trading sites and bots. And now it is the actual individual investors, you and me, like their customers. Didn't they call us customers a couple of updates ago? They called us customers, chat. They called us customers. That's what we are to them. We're customers. So they clearly don't want us to be making money and to be profiting. I would not be surprised if they ban trading in the future and turn us into some sort of a Valorant type, here's our terminals. You can get these rare special skins only for a couple of weeks, locked to your account. Pay us $500 or $1,000. Like I'm telling you, like we're heading in the wrong direction, in my opinion. And should we be stacking terminals? Probably not. Probably not, if I'm gonna be honest with you, because we're gonna have more terminals. We're gonna have newer terminals added to the game. Like we're screwed, guys. We are screwed. Can you give some advice for case investing except gallery cases? So if you don't want to invest in gallery cases, if you don't want to, no, don't touch cases, guys. I mean it. Cases are risky right now. Look, the risk reward isn't there, in my opinion. I really don't think the risk reward is there. I think it's risky to be buying cases today. I really do. Agents are the new gold? Maybe, but then, even then, even agents might not be safe. Is it worth investing in blues? Maybe. A lot of people are doing like trade ups with pinks and like purples up to the coverts. So I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if if blue starts stonking. So yeah, guys, this is bad. This is a bad update. Just wait, guys, for the TF2 move. Trade up 2 knives for a random knife. Oh my god, bro. They're turning this game into TF2. Yeah, blues were always the best investments. Because the only reason they were the best investments is because they haven't been pumped of late. Yeah, they were the last to get pumped. Nothing is certain now. They have shattered everyone's faith. Exactly. That is the takeaway here. Nobody is safe. Nothing is safe except for maybe like a very few items that is probably like I don't know, man. Like there's just too much uncertainty right now. There really is. This was a W update. When covert supply goes down, so cases price may increase. Look, eventually the market will stabilize, but there's going to be a lot of carnage. There's going to be a lot of pain and suffering over the next couple of weeks, and it's just too early to tell. Chaza says rip CS2. Yes, Chaza. This was a horrendous update for CS2. Horrendous. Like they basically just told us to just don't think about making money in this game. Just give us money, buy our skins, buy our armory passes, and you own nothing. We own your skins. You don't own anything, and there you go. So a lot of people are going to quit. A lot of people are going to panic sell. And yeah, this is just a very bad update for skin investors, period. Whether you're a skin investor, a case investor, this is bad for you. Yes, in the short term, your case skins made you money. Yes, in the short term, your coverts pumped and some of the other skins in some of these cases, in the short term, you made some profit. This was a great update for you guys, yada, yada, yada. But for the investor who is, investing in cases and stickers and in knives and in the future, of the game, and this was just bad, bro. This was just bad. Because I'll give you guys a little history lesson, because up until now, this was the cycle. This is what was going on. So new money entered the game when people purchased keys and armory passes from Valve. That's how new money entered the game. New money entered the economy whenever we, used a credit card or, bank transfer to fund new skins being added to the game. And that's how the new money entered the system. And when that happened, new skins were added, and it diluted the market a bit, right? But we also grew the market cap. But then eventually, over the couple of weeks and months and years, eventually that new money ended up in, where did it end up, chat? It ended up in old investors' pockets. It ended up in you and me, people who owned rare skins. It ended up in more howls being pumped up higher. It ended up in butterfly knives appreciating in value. It ended up in the higher tier skins pumping in price. Why? Because all of the people who bought the armory pass, they don't care about the cheap armory skins. They're only buying the armory items so that they could pump up their they could, make money from those cheap investments so that they can have more money from those investments to buy the skins and investments that they actually want. The howls, the M4s, the Dopplers, the knives. But now, when Valve are getting rid of the novelty, the rarity of having these only be specially unboxed RNG, being able to just craft it is just plain idiocy. You could literally just take one single skin from a covert and get a butterfly emerald. One is all it takes. And that's bad. That is bad, chat. I'm telling you now, those of you that are celebrating this update, you are going to be sorry. This is really, really bad. It was never the high tier items that performed. You have no idea what you're talking about, Blobby. You have no idea what you're talking about, my friend. I'm not talking about the high tier items from the armory. I'm talking about, look, if I'm buying armory passes, I'm getting cases, I'm getting stickers, I'm getting skins. Why am I doing that? Because they're cheap, because they're new, because they have potential to grow. When they grow, guess what? I'm locking in my gains, I'm selling, and where am I putting that money? I'm putting that money into the skins I actually care about. The fades, the butterflies, the emeralds, the knives, the howls, the skins I love. The ones that are old. And guess what? If you already owned these items, you become richer. You own more, like, your wealth increases. Now, they basically said you can't be a long-term investor in our game. Because everyone is a winner. Like, this is just a terrible update. And if you don't see it, I'm sorry, but that's just, should I own a knife now? Look, I'm not telling you what to do. If you've always wanted a ruby, go ahead, be my guest. But I'm very upset with this update. I'm not putting more money into this economy. I encourage none of you to be giving Valve another dime. Valve needs to be squeezed out of business as soon as possible, and I'm fully for that. I'm not injecting new liquidity, new capital into this economy. I'm not buying anything. I'm not opening any cases, no terminals. I am boycotting the shit out of Valve. I don't give a flying F. Alright, I've ranted long enough. I had to get that out of my chest. Whew. Okay. Let's see here. Should I sell my M9 Urban Mask? Yeah, your common knives, your Urban Masks, those are gonna lose value, like, precipitously. They're gonna lose value immediately. Those are common knives. Of course they're gonna lose. What do you think about mid and low tier knives? Those are the worst. Those are the ones that are gonna get impacted the most. Damn, bro took it personal. Bro, of course I'm gonna take this personal. I've invested 12 years of my life into this game. 12 years working hard to stack up my skins, get my knives, invest hours and hours of my life, my energy into this game, all for them to treat me like a customer and to say, nope, you're not gonna make money from this game, only we're gonna make money from this game. You're a customer, you're not an investor, and yeah, it's basically a slap to the face. Oreo, appreciate the tier 3 sub, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was a huge investor. I'm not spending one more penny in CS. Exactly. Exactly. Like, I'm not giving Valve any more money. Should I sell all my cases? I mean, if those cases are common drops, who knows at this point? Who knows? I invested in Reds before the update. It basically got myself a free Karambit. Good for you. I'm happy for you. They're just skins at the end of the day, I guess. I mean, I think CS skins are going down eventually. Supply won't grow that much, but the interest on buying will go lower because nobody knows what Valve will do next. People are losing faith. So you're just done? I'm done with giving Valve more money. Like, I mean it. I'm probably going to liquidate my inventory, move all of my stuff into, like, discontinued rare items and capsules and stuff that are, like, 1-for-1, or not necessarily 1-for-1, but, like, you know what I mean? Like deflationary, and that's it. That's pretty much it. Like, I'm playing this game without skins, basically. That's my future. Like, that is what I plan to do. There's nothing else. I don't care about, like, howls. I don't care about butterfly fades. I don't care about knives, gloves. It means nothing. It really means nothing. Means nothing, chat. Give me a compelling reason why I should own a butterfly fade. There's no reason to own it. Zero. Just buy Bitcoin? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What capsules are you gonna buy? I'm probably gonna be buying discontinued capsules from old majors, whether it's Antwerp, Stockholm, any of the other popular, you know, majors of our past. Like, that's probably what will do pretty well. Stockholm tanked 40-50%. Exactly. I'm buying the dip. I think that was a great dip. Is it good to buy armory passes and buy the fever cases? It used to be. Now I don't know. I honestly don't know what the play is now. Like, do you buy more fevers? Maybe. Because Valve loves you and wants you to buy it, yeah. How are people going to make content? I mean, at this point, just buy some skin changers. Lol. Pretty sure that people who bought expensive skins are, like, less than 2%. Now, 98% of players will be able to buy and possibly come... I'm telling you, bro, this update was bad. Imagine they give us sticker trade-ups, where you can do, like, a sticker trade-up. That would be complete idiocy. But, you know, at this point, I like, this is Valve we're talking about, guys. Of course they can do it. Like, Gallery went down a lot. Is it worth picking up more? Personally, no. I'm not buying more Gallery until it dips below $1. Maybe if it dips below $1, I'll pick some Gallery, but not right now. Let me tell you, okay, new players are very happy to have knives now, but how about gun skins? They're going to be super skyrocket. Guess what, GOAT? Guess what? New players are going to be super happy getting their shiny little Dopplers. Everybody is a winner, yada, yada, yada. We live in a very, very egalitarian free society. But guess what? You're going to be spending a fortune off of Valve buying those coverts. You're going to have to pay $50, $100, $150, $500, $1,000 from these stupid terminals that they're going to be feeding you. So you're still a hamster on a wheel. You're still a customer. Don't you understand? This was not made in your benefit. They didn't do this to make the poor rich. They don't care about you. Like that's what people need to understand. So, yeah. Look at all the haters and trolls in the comments. Exactly. These people are just naive. They are little, like, naive little minions. Like, how can you not see past this? The market is going to recover. Just buy the dip, buy cases. Look, I'm with you. Buy cases until they regulate the, or not regulate, until they disrupt the cases, until they change up the cases. If they can do this to knives, they can destroy cases too. And just feed us terminals for more coverts, and then, like, only they profit. You do understand that like, they just completely lost all faith and credibility from us investors, to the point where I'm not comfortable putting my money into cases, into, like, items that normally have worked in the past. Like, how much did you lose this update? I don't freaking know, and I don't really care. I care about the future. I don't care about my current losses. I care about the future losses that I'm gonna miss out on, because Valve are gonna screw us with terminals. So, feeding us terminals is good for cases. Guess what, BMP? Guess what? It's good for cases until they get rid of cases. Until they convert cases to terminals. Have you thought about that? Have you thought about them changing all our cases into terminals? They can do that retroactively. We talked about it on last night's Twitch stream. It is definitely possible. Absolutely possible for them to retroactively convert every single case from now on into a terminal, and you can open it, and you can get your coverts and your skins from those same collections that were old. They can easily do that. They can do stuff with terminals. They can destroy your case investments with a snap of a finger. They can snap their finger and destroy your case investments. So I am very, very anti-case right now. If you want to be risky and you want to buy the dip, that's all on you. At the end of the day, you know, it's a risk I'm not worth taking. I'm surprised they didn't make trade-ups with stickers yet. Exactly. It's all about money in the end for them. The keyword is for them, guys. It's for them. This is all about them, not about us, not about you, not about me. It's about Valve. Valve's power. They want to grip over the market. They don't want us making profit. Everything went down so people can do trade-ups. Yeah, we are at the mercy of Valve. Exactly. Why did agents go down in price as well? You know why? Because these people that pumped up the price of the coverts and the knives, the people that pumped up the skins, started realizing that Valve are not playing games, and they're probably going to regulate the agents, they're going to regulate the stickers, they're going to regulate the cases. Nobody is safe, chat. Nobody is safe from this update. Like, they killed trading, basically, and now they're coming after investors, they're coming after people with a lot of money who are trying to profit off of their game, and they said, no, only we can profit from our game, not you. Buy our shitty skins, buy our ugly terminals or whatever, and we're the only ones making money. So, yeah, like, I lost $30,000. Bro, I'm telling you. The reality is either you play for skins or you play to build your skills. Exactly. There's no other way. They've just made investing much harder, much more unpredictable, much more risky and unsafe, and they're gonna lose a large percentage of their customers, their cohort, their player base. Very upset. People are gonna be very upset. Buy cattle for Team Catos. Surely they're gonna be safe. I don't know, bro. Not everyone is using CS investing as their life savings, so stop crying about it. Some people just want a cool knife. Look, man, enjoy your cool knife, but there's nothing special about your cool knife. So you get shiny pixels on a screen. Congrats, bro. Congrats. There's nothing cool about your shiny knife. Like, I'm sorry, but that's such a room temperature IQ take. After the update, you need my money more than me. Okay, Neven. I appreciate the membership. Thank you, bro. Do you think rare collection skins are going to recover? Why did they went down? Yeah, the rare collection skins are a mystery. I don't know why people panic sold their blue phosphorus. I think it's a mistake to panic sell. I guess it's just they fell alongside the others. So like they fell in price because of just lack of demand, basically. People just fearing that. Honestly, if you want to know my honest answer, it's probably people quick selling so that they can get funds out of that skin and into a different investment or out of the economy altogether. Do you guys know that the market cap of CS was above $6 billion last night? And then it dropped by 2 billion. It dropped by 2 billion in one day. Not even a whole 24 hours. It dropped. So, like, it's Jesus, man. Like, look at this. Look at this, man. Like, it's just so bad, bro. This update was so bad. Yeah. Anyways, imagine how much money China lost. Yeah, they lost a lot. Hey, Fano, how's your day going? Terrible day. In the end, CS really just wants to have Valorant price skins. I think it's a mistake, man. I think we're heading in the wrong direction. Bro, Austin Major stickers died? Probably, bro. Probably. Bro is low-key crashing out. Everyone knew investing in CS skins was fully in Valve's control. Not necessarily fully. Okay, here's the thing, Mr. Dude. I see what you're saying, but my response to you is this. Yes, I'm completely aware that Valve ultimately held the keys when it came to investments, and like they were the ultimate decision makers as to like what's gonna happen. Is this gonna be a good investment or not? But at the same time, excuse me, up until now, at least we as the players and the investors, we had a little bit of, ability to predict the future and like see what they normally do and actually like be relatively safe and have relative confidence that they're not going to absolutely like flip the market over upside down. But because of this last update, they're showing us that they're not afraid to flip things upside down and to completely go off of their playbook. So like all of this to say, the future is very, very, very dim for traders, investors, people that want to like, make money from this game. Like there's no way to make money. Like, okay, I'm not saying there's no way to make money from this game, but it's definitely a lot harder now because they're going to do everything in their power to prevent us from making money from this game. So that's why I'm upset. I'm upset because of that. Because listen, like you can play this game without skins, you can play this game with skins, but now a lot of people were making a good living out of this. Like traders, cash traders, investors, you could have invested in this game as an alternative asset, sort of like crypto, and made some good returns. And now, the good times are over. So yeah. I mean, if you weren't a part of that cohort of people affected, you're probably ignorant and you're probably saying, who cares? And hats off to you, you missed out on a bunch of profit and gains, and you probably don't care, so I don't even know why you're in my stream. But like at the end of the day, the people that have been watching my content, watching my videos, have been making their investments, have been trying to grow their inventories, trying to get the rare special knives, you guys are the ones that got hurt, not the people that were oblivious to this whole thing. Can I still hold on to my dealer for now? For now the dealer is still good, but who knows? Who knows I'm gonna get my dream combo. Good for you, man. Enjoy. Enjoy. I hope you have fun playing against spin botters and cheaters, bro. Hope you have fun, but at least you have a really, really nice knife. Should I sell my coverts? Sure. Yeah, lock in those gains. Get money out of this stupid market cap economy. Get your money out of Valve, bro. Valve is following the TF2 playbook. They might reintroduce old collections in modified, rotated forms, a legacy cobblestone collection. Bro, don't give them any ideas. Oh my god. That's wild. Should we be buying Ruby Wave lenticulars? They've dropped a lot. Yeah, player base is dying too. Simple 10x is only 750. This guy is so. Why are you so mad today? Yeah. Y'all are a bunch of trolls, bro. Holy smokes. But yeah, should I invest in Falcon Austin stickers? Invest in your own peril, my friend. It's like completely up to you. The future is very, very uncertain. I know what I'm doing. I have my strategy formulated. Yeah, I'll be fine. But like I said, this is just bad. This is just a bad update. Stop investing anything to CS is the better choice. Yeah, I'm not going to be investing new money into this game. Why are you telling us to sell everything is in your inventory? I'm not telling you to sell everything. I'm telling you to lock in your gains if you own any coverts and any case skins. And then if you own any knives that are dropping in value, like, they may stabilize, they may crash further. I think it's going to get a little bit worse before it gets better, but that's just me. And I really think this was a bad update for, like, the overall confidence of the game. So yeah. Tell me your strategy now. Bro, it's gonna take some time for me to actually, like, write down step by step my first strategy. Number one, what I'm doing. Right now, I'm still piecing together my strategy. Nothing is set in stone. That's why I still haven't sold my skins yet, because I really need to make sure I'm gonna follow through with this. But I have an idea as to what I'm doing. So yeah. Anyways, that was the stream, guys. I didn't want to, like, do a super long stream. I didn't want to, like, cry for 5 hours like I did last night. I just wanted to go live and give you guys an update about the market and tell you guys what is going to happen. If any of you guys are worried about what's happening, join the Discord server. We have a public Discord server. You guys can contact our community offline. I'm here to support you guys. If you lost a lot of money, definitely reach out to us, guys. We're here to help. I'm here to try to, give you the best advice I can as to, like, how to, protect your money, make more money. I'm still going to try my best to make skins content and investing content, but it is going to be difficult because, like I said, yeah, like, knives and gems are no longer special, and we're definitely not going to be making as much money as we did in the past, but we can still make money. So that is the goal here. Let me see here. What else? I think that's it, unless there's anything else. I'll probably be live a little bit later on Twitch. And yeah, I thank you guys so much for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah, this was a bad update. Cases are risky. Nothing is safe. Sell your coverts, lock in your gains. And your knives, next couple of days... Next 7 days is going to be interesting to see how low some of these knives go. Next 7 days, it's going to be very interesting to see how low these things crash. But we will see. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in a little bit over on